I stood frozen in the middle of my engagement party, my champagne glass trembling in my hand, as I watched my best friend, Sarah, kiss my fiancé, Jake, in the garden. The string lights twinkled above them, casting a cruel glow on their locked lips. My heart shattered like the glass I dropped, shards scattering across the patio. Everyone turned, gasps, whispers, my mom's horrified stare. But Sarah just smirked, wiping her lipstick off Jake's mouth, and said, "Emily, it's not what you think." Not what I think. I was 25, planning my dream wedding, and my best friend since middle school had just stolen the man I loved. But what they didn't know was that I'd found Sarah's diary 2 days earlier, tucked under her couch. Its pages held secrets that would turn her perfect little world to ashes. If that betrayal's got your blood boiling like mine was, hit that like button and subscribe for more raw stories. We're spilling the tea together. Let me take you back to the start. I'm Emily, 25, a graphic designer in Seattle, living in a cozy apartment I'd made my own. Growing up, it was just me and Mom in a small house, scraping by after Dad left when I was 6. Money was tight, but I had Sarah. We met in 7th grade, bonding over bad cafeteria pizza and boy band posters. She was the loud one, bold, charming, always the center of attention. I was quieter, sketching in notebooks, dreaming of a big career. We were inseparable, or so I thought. Sarah was there when I got my first job, when I cried over breakups, when I met Jake. Jake was 27, a software engineer with a goofy smile and kind eyes. We met at a coffee shop 2 years ago when he spilled latte on my sketchbook and offered to buy me a new one. We clicked instantly, late-night talks, hiking trips, planning a future. Last Christmas, he proposed on a snowy trail, rings sparkling under the stars. I said yes, tears freezing on my cheeks. Sarah was the first person I called, squealing like we were kids again. She screamed, "You're gonna be the hottest bride," and promised to plan the perfect engagement party. The party was set for June, in the backyard of Mom's new place. Sarah took charge, string lights, a playlist, catered tacos. I trusted her completely. She'd been my rock forever, right? But something felt off in the weeks leading up. Sarah was distant, canceling coffee dates, texting short replies. I brushed it off. She was busy with her new PR job, I told myself. Jake was acting weird too, staying late at work, dodging my questions. "Just stressed," he'd say, kissing my forehead. I ignored the pit in my stomach. The night of the party, I was on cloud 9. My white dress hugged my curves, my curls bounced, and Jake looked sharp in his blazer. Friends and family filled the yard, toasting our love. Sarah wore a red dress that turned heads, laughing louder than anyone. I caught her glancing at Jake a few times, but I thought, she's just happy for us. Then Mom pulled me aside to help with the cake, and that's when it happened. I stepped back outside and saw them, Sarah and Jake, tangled up in the garden, kissing like they didn't care who saw. The world stopped. My cousin gasped, "Emily, oh my God." Mom dropped a plate. Jake pulled away, stammering, Wait." But Sarah just smirked, like she'd won something. I ran inside, tears burning, and locked myself in the bathroom. How could they do this? My best friend, my fiancé, together? The betrayal cut so deep I could barely breathe. If you've ever been stabbed in the back like this, you know the pain. Hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of real stories. I sat on the cold tile, replaying every moment, when I remembered the diary. 2 days earlier, I'd been at Sarah's apartment, helping her move a couch for her new rug. Something fell out, a worn leather journal, pages curling. I didn't mean to snoop, but it was open to a page that stopped me cold. Jake's falling for it. He thinks I'm the fun one. Emily's too boring for him. My hands shook as I read more, entries about meeting Jake behind my back, flirting at bars, planning to show him what he's missing. Sarah had been plotting this for months. I snapped photos of the pages, heart racing, but I didn't confront her then. I wanted to believe it was a mistake. Now, at the party, I knew it wasn't. I wiped my tears and made a plan. I wasn't going to let Sarah win. The next day, I called Jake to talk. He showed up at my apartment, eyes red, begging forgiveness. It was a mistake, Em. Sarah came on to me. I was drunk. I didn't buy it, but I played along, asking for details. He admitted they'd been texting for weeks, meeting up as friends. I felt sick but kept calm. Give me time, I said, sending him away. Then I dug deeper. Sarah's diary mentioned a bar they'd gone to, the Rusty Anchor. I went there, showed the bartender the photos, and asked if he'd seen them. He nodded. Yeah, the loud blonde and the tech guy. They were here last week, all over each other. He showed me security footage, Sarah and Jake, laughing, her hand on his thigh. I saved a copy. Then I checked Sarah's Instagram. She'd posted a cryptic story that night, sometimes you gotta take what's yours. The nerve of her. I needed more. I called my friend Mia, a tech whiz, and asked her to check Sarah's public profiles. Mia found deleted tweets Sarah thought were gone, bragging about stealing a guy from a boring friend. It was like a punch to the gut, but it fueled me. If this is hitting you as hard as it hit me, smash that like button and subscribe. We're exposing betrayals together. I wasn't just hurt, I was angry. Sarah didn't just want Jake, she wanted to crush me. The first twist came a week later. I went to Mom's to clear my head, and she was acting weird, avoiding my eyes. Emily, maybe you overreacted, she said. Sarah's always been good to you. I couldn't believe it, Mom was taking her side. Then I saw it, a text on Mom's phone from Sarah, sent the night of the party. Thanks for helping me get Jake. Emily will get over it. My own mother knew. I felt like the ground dropped out. I didn't confront her yet, I needed more proof. I went back to the diary photos, reading every word. Sarah wrote about Mom encouraging her, saying Jake deserved someone more exciting. Mom had always loved Sarah, calling her the daughter she wished she had. It stung, but I kept digging. I found an entry about Sarah's job. She'd lied about a big promotion to impress Jake. I called her PR firm, pretending to be a client, and the receptionist let slip that Sarah was on probation for missing deadlines. Her perfect image was a sham. I planned my move. Sarah was hosting a big networking event for her PR firm, a chance to schmooze with big clients. Jake would be there, still chasing her. I decided that was my stage. I spent days preparing, gathering every piece of evidence, diary photos, bar footage, screenshots of her tweets. I even found an old email Sarah sent me years ago, admitting she was jealous of my perfect life. It all painted a picture of a calculated betrayal. The night of the event, I showed up uninvited, dressed sharp in black, heart pounding. Sarah was in her element, laughing with clients, Jake at her side. She saw me and froze, her smile faltering. I walked to the projector, plugged in my USB, and said, "Everyone, I have a story to share." The room went quiet. If you're cheering for this moment, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic takedowns. I played a slideshow, diary pages, footage, texts, all proving Sarah's lies. Gasps filled the room. Jake looked like he'd been slapped. Sarah screamed, "This is fake," but her boss's face said it all. She was done. The second twist hit harder. As I left the event, Mom called, crying. "Emily, I'm sorry. Sarah blackmailed me." She confessed Sarah had dirt on her, a loan she'd taken from Sarah's dad years ago, never repaid. Sarah used it to manipulate Mom into supporting her. I was furious but softened. Mom wasn't innocent, but she was trapped too. I forgave her, but it took time. The final twist came months later. Sarah's career tanked, her firm fired her after clients pulled out. Jake tried crawling back to me, but I was done. Then I got a call from Sarah's cousin, Tara, who'd been at the party. Tara found another diary. Sarah had been cheating on Jake with a coworker the whole time. I laughed so hard I cried. I sent Jake the proof, and he cut contact with her. Now, I'm 26, single, and thriving. I landed a new job at a rival agency, and my designs are getting noticed. Sarah's stuck in a dead-end job, her reputation trashed. I don't hate her anymore, I've moved on. But that diary? It was her undoing. Thanks for sticking with my story. Smash that subscribe button.